Howdy, 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 everybody, and welcome to Raid Shadow Legends with Ryan, Mr. Acid, or Mr. Acid Heads. You can take your pick on which you'd like to call me. Acid Heads being my kind of media production name, music, and various things that I do. The name comes from Sony's Acid music production software. I've been using that name, Acid Heads, for quite some time, so this is a new account. It's Ryul Norvalur. Ryul Novalur, and a kind of an RPG name. And this one I don't necessarily intend to be completely free to play. My thought was, kind of free to play, but I might do like a Patreon thing for like $1 or $5 a month or something, a specific tier for like a once a month shard opening video or something. Might do something like that. I don't know. It's still just an idea in progress. But I wanted to go back and try Elhain again, because I did try another series. I put videos up for it and then deleted them because I felt like I completely screwed it up. And then I went for another free-to-play account, and that one I went back to Aethel because I was familiar with her, and I wanted to try Elhain again. So far, as far as getting shard pools, I have not opened up any of the void shards or ancient shards that I've accumulated from clearing quests, missions, challenges, and campaign and stuff. And also doing like tournaments and events and things. Because actually right now has been really great for doing all of this stuff because of all the fragment, champion fragment things that have been going on. So yeah, I've managed to get some nice rewards off of doing that, tournament wise, because I'm in such a low tier of tournament. I'm actually in first place for the classic arena by still over about 40 points. I've already got all the rewards claimed off of that one. Dragon tournament, I haven't really started yet. Yeah, I've only got 16 points, but I'm gonna be pushing on that. I'm waiting until later to do it because I wanted events. I'm sure anybody playing Raid knows this. This Dungeon Diver event's going to be starting in a few hours, and there's no point, to my mind, there's no point in going after the Dragon tournament stuff until that starts, because then I can get double for it. In addition to all the gear I'll get, so it's really getting triple. So triple stuff out of it. So all I've really opened is mystery shards. I have gotten a few rare drops, and as well as some rares from campaign. The only one really outstanding that stand out, I got Metal Shaper, who I believe is a very good shield champion. Other than that, I mean, I've gotten a few drops, but nothing spectacular. The other idea I had for this account was kind of doing a stick to like uncommon and rare champions. It's like if I get a really great epic or even a legendary champion, it's not like I'm gonna ignore them. That would be stupid. But I wanted to see just how far I could take things by concentrating on champions like Shield Guard, Saurus, Diabolist, Metal Shaper, even though it's not one you can farm. Just kind of focus on champs that you can farm was kind of the idea. Because there's several that you can get that are not too bad at all. But right now I'm just kind of pushing towards, you know, getting some of these champions. The secondary ones that I intend to keep, I was kind of pushing some of them towards getting them to level 40, because at that point they can be good as a support for Elhain. And then I'm also pushing on getting some 4 stars, and then of course 5 stars to get Elhain up to level 6 stars and then level 60. As you do. Now I will be doing a shard opening video with what I've got when the next shard opening event or tournament, the summoning event or tournament comes up. I'm not going for the fragment summons for either of the free-to-play, or in this case, partially free-to-play community, a shard opening. I don't know. Like I said, it's just an idea. The whole Patreon shard opening thing. But anyway, I'm going to do a video of that when it comes time to do that event or tournament, whatever it is. Because even if I'm not going for the fragment summons, I can still get rewards on top of whatever I get champion. I might get something really good, I might not. You never know. As far as progress goes, I'm getting through the missions. I'm not that far away from getting the first tier of missions. I've already, largely because of all the events and tournaments and stuff, I've been able to get Elhain her masteries. That was my first gem expenditure. I don't know if I'd say I went with absolute best build necessarily, but I went with kind of a combination of recommendations for both arena and PvE content, because she's my lead. That way I'll get a double use out of her. I've got all of her skills unlocked. You know, I wouldn't say I have anything spectacular going on. It's kind of plugging along. Clan boss, I've been able to, my last run was 375k. Go ahead and begin and see what happens. Don't know what'll happen here, but let's find out. Should be able to clear that mission if possible. Got Saurus in some relentless gear. I've actually seen him get up to 4 turns in a row. I do enjoy the relentless gear, especially with Seer. Any champion that can get extra turns with their own abilities, you put relentless gear on them. It's hilarious sometimes watching them get, you know, turn after turn after turn. I mean, it doesn't always accomplish much of anything, but it is amusing. And of course, Elhain is going to do the lion's share of the damage here. Don't expect otherwise. I'm kind of... This is like Elhain, Queen of the Wizard. Something, because somehow I've managed to accumulate a bunch of, if not great, at least usable Blizzard champions. There's the Obelisk is great as really the first speed booster slash debuffer champion you have access to. Elhain getting off a whole series of attacks right there with a counterattack. But that would be it. So yeah, I managed to get 428k. That's not too bad, considering I don't have anything particularly amazing. I don't have any poisoners yet. Yeah, not too bad at all. I do have her, of course, in the lifesteal gear and then mortal weapons that you get right off the bat. I've had a couple of other drops that I considered. I might see about switching some things out. The critical rate, divine critical rate, was very tempting, but I don't want to take those speed boosts off of. Speed boost is too good. Shield guard, I've just got him in some basic critical rate gear. I mean, it's all real low level stuff. I could probably upgrade it significantly at this point. Critical rate, divine critical rate gear I can put on him. So, you know, there's definitely some stuff I could do to boost all of my champions. I mean, there's definitely much better gear I could put on him at this point. Saurus, I did get that halfway decent. You know, I got this relentless gear and I got a couple of divine life pieces that I put on him. The obelisk, I just have some low-level shield gear that I got. I think everybody gets this stuff. I think most of these I got from missions and things, so it's not like this is anything special. I'm just showing you what I did. You know, that basic set of life gear, I've still got that on War Priest. Metal Shaper, I put him in some lifesteal stuff and speed stuff just to get him moving and grooving. Flinger, I put some retaliation gear on him. Flinger, I doubt that he's considered very good, because a lot of the farmable rares aren't. But I have tried and tried and tried to get War Maiden. I have not been able to get drop yet. So just being able to have somebody that does decreased defense, even if it's only hitting one enemy, that's perfect for clan bots. It's not going to help me anywhere else, like arena and whatnot, but it's fine for clan bots. Meteor, useless for pretty much everything else. Once I get him ascended, this will always hit critical, which means that actually is kind of useful. If I can get his damage rate up high enough, that'll at least be a nice solid hit. Of course, he increases resist and faction crypts, which could be useful against some of the debuffers and whatnot that you run into in faction crypts. Now I'm wanting to kind of look at getting some better retaliation gear to put on him, because I didn't have anything that was particularly good. At least when I put the stuff on him, I might have gotten a few better things since then. No. Yeah, that might be a slightly choice. But what I'll probably just end up doing is going ahead and farming some retaliation gear, either go into the dungeons, try to do it, or just farm the boss for retaliation stuff. That one. Since I've got to do this one for Dragon, I'll be waiting to do that one later anyway. It's a nice synergy. Happened to Yeah, let's see, where's the retaliation stuff? It's up here, Lizardman. So yeah, I'll probably just farm this area for a little while, try to get some better stuff for Flinger. Get some more Saurus drops, hopefully, and another Flinger to drop. Muckstalker also is not half bad, because he can do block buffs. Sleep debuff is useless against land bots. And the continuous heal, if he loses a bunch of hit points in one attack, again, not bad against clan bots. And also a faction crypt. So, I mean, nothing spectacular. Saurus is good, but the two rares here are not spectacular. At this moment, I don't give a shit. If they're going to help me, then I'll take them. At this point, pretty much everybody is helpful. Some way. It's really just the fact that I managed to get some halfway decent Lizardmen drops already, like Metal Shaper. Means that getting some additional Lizardmen drops, like getting Muckstalker here, I'll have a much easier time putting together a good faction crypt, faction wars team Lizardmen. So that's at least one I'll have a easy time putting a team together, because I've already gotten some champs to do it. But yeah, I wanted the retaliation stuff because of that chance of putting the decreased defense debuff. Because, yeah, it's not a high chance to put it on, only 40%. So the more chances that he has to get that decreased defense in there, and it's also only for one turn. So he definitely is not a very good champion. But as I said, I have not been able to get War Maiden. Until I can get War Maiden, he at least gives me some option to put a decreased defense on clan mobs. I did have Deathhound here that I was considering to use, that I was kind of using for clan boss as well, because it's actually not a bad basic ability. Ignore shield and block damage buffs, and ignore defense if the attack is critical, so that's actually pretty good. And poison. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of experimenting, seeing what happens with clan boss. It's like we just crossed over into next day as far as the game is concerned. So I'll go ahead and leave you there. The video's been long. That's kind of the state of the Ryul Norvalurs as this particular character account. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video in the comments, because all that stuff helps the video get seen, which helps the channel grow, so it's very appreciated. And one more time, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. See you later.